Hello and welcome back into the channel. We have a in-team singles league match for you today. We have Manish pitted against Ben. So not me. You don't get me in this. So I'm going to try to get some more people. I think in the slate coming up for releases, there are going to be some other matches not involving me, primarily for this in-team singles league. So I really hope you enjoy the matchup, and I will see you at the end. All right, welcome into the match here. We have Manish serving here in the foreground in green, and Ben is returning in the far court. So yeah, this is another singles match in our in-team singles tournament. Manish typically plays one of our one or two singles spots, and Ben is definitely one of our doubles specialists. So this will be an interesting matchup. Manish is a lefty, as we've seen on the channel. A lot of spin, a lot of power. And Ben very much plays a doubles type game where a lot of flat shots, a lot of low angles, and low shots. So we'll see how each player is able to maneuver each other's style, because it's definitely differing styles here we're seeing today. As we know, I played Ben in that epic trilogy of matches early on in the channel. So we know he's definitely a tough out for any singles player just because of how consistent he is and the different type of ball he gives the opponent. So as we can see, we're playing under the lights today. So late night match, we can see me just hanging out on the side there. I'll be there the entire match, so you can just watch me chilling for the most part. And you can see they're using pink balls. I'm very much against that. I have trouble seeing them, but they support a good cause, I suppose, and Ben was just trying to get rid of them. So, all right. The expectations here is Manish plays a lot more singles, so I would say going into it, I kind of thought Manish definitely had the advantage coming into this match. But Ben's been playing a lot of people very tough in this tournament, so it's not a gimme for either player, I would say. So let's just kind of see how they go throughout, and I will chime in from here and there. All right, and Ben gets the break there. That's not an easy task against Manish. He's definitely a very strong server, so if you can get a break off of Manish, that's huge. I would say in singles or doubles. So, yeah, Manish just giving him a different type of ball than Manish is probably used to. So that's offering a different type of challenge. If I remember on this night, it was a really nice night out, so the weather really wasn't a factor. There really wasn't wind, and so I would say it was a pretty good night for tennis, from what I recall. So the strategies against each of these players. So Manish, you definitely want to attack his backhand. His backhand is a definitely more inconsistent shot than his forehand. His forehand, he can generate a lot of spin, a lot of placement, and a lot of power. where his backhand is more of just a shot trying to get it back in play. Ben, I would say he just hits a very safe flat shot from both wings. I would say he's definitely very much more consistent on his backhand, but he is prone to try to go for more off of his backhand in regards to like shots down the line and things like that. But his forehand has been really developing quite a bit, and I would say it's becoming kind of a weapon from that wing. So again, we got a very close match here. So Ben is looking at getting the break and hold. So very close there. He's up an ad at this point in the match. We're seeing a lot of second serves and things like that, and get an unfortunate double fault there. So Manish is right back into the service game. Yep, you want to serve it to Manish's backhand, but then he gets the forehand error to go up ad in this service game. So you definitely want to take your advantages against Manish, because you typically won't see them very frequently. So really taking advantage of when you're up in a game, but Manish gets the break back, and we are back on serve. So again, they're keeping it very close, very tight, very competitive, and that's kind of what you want to see in a match.
Second. I was out. Second. Shot.
All right, so unfortunately Ben gets broke there, so that's a very difficult spot in any singles match, but specifically against Manish, because typically, again, his serve is so hard to handle that it's typically an auto hold, especially for players that don't play as much singles as myself and Ben, I would say. So, but we've already seen in the match so far, Ben has been able to get a break, so let's see if he's able to power through. Again, I think on this particular match, the match is typically going to be on Manish's racket, depending on how he's dictating the ball and dictating the points. But Ben is very athletic, big, and can get to everything. So that is kind of the Achilles heel for Manish, is if you can just make a bunch of balls and kind of force him to come up with something extra. Typically, it just depends on the night. Is he got it, or does he not have it for the night?
No. Second. Second. Nope. Second. Nope. That was long. Yeah, that was long. All right. Nice shot. Hands up. No. Nice. Nice serve.
All right, and that was huge. It was a battle of a game, and Manish ended up getting broke. So kudos to Ben there, really putting in the fight. And again, I think as we saw in that game, it's just getting that extra ball in play against Manish is really kind of forcing him to hit the extra ball, and that's where you can he'll hit the winner or you'll get the error. So that's a sound strategy against Manish, and I think Ben is a great opponent for him to really challenge him in regards to the overall kind of rally tolerance and shot tolerance and things like that, to really test, can he put away the opponent that he probably should, or is the constant getting the ball back in play just too much to handle?
Come on, double.
All right, and a relatively clean hold there for Manish to take the first set 6-4. So a very good first set, I would say. A lot of competitive points and competitive games. So it really showed that Ben can really hang in this particular singles tournament and against Manish. Again, I can't say enough how difficult Manish is to play. We've seen him on the channel several times, playing me at least twice, and just know kind of how difficult that was for me to handle. So let's see how they can handle this second set, and if Ben can kind of bring this to a third, or will Manish just take it out?
Nice shot. Thanks. Out. Nice shot. That's what. Oh. You had that one. Nice shot. Go. Second. Nice. Alright. I'd like to say that was intentional. Alright. Thanks. Second. Nope. Not lucky. Second. Nope. Second. God. Five. Nice shot.
All right, Manish gets the very early break in the match to go up 3-1. So that's definitely a killer for momentum for Ben. You definitely don't want to get behind early, especially when you're down a set. You want to make sure you're matching pace. So that's a difficult spot to be in for sure. But again, I think just stay the course, keep on grinding it out, and just know you can break Manish. You've done it a couple times already in the match. So I think his confidence has to still be there that he can still make hay in this set despite down the early break. But we'll see how he responds to that.
Oh, come on. Nope. Oh, left out. That's there. Nope. Second. First serve. Oh. Second.
All right, and Ben is able to level it off at 3, so that's quite huge for this set. So we'll see if he can keep it moving forward and keep the momentum up. Because yeah, that's definitely huge. Being down a break there and just getting back into the set. So definitely resets it for Manish to really see what he needs to be doing, and we'll see if it changes their strategy up at all.
Second. Oh, come on.
All right, and unfortunate for Ben, he gets broke there towards the end there, so it's now down 3-5 here in the second set, so kind of got an uphill battle, so let's see if he can pull it out and level this off again, or will this be Manish's match to take down?
Good shot. Oh. Out. Hold on. Out.
All right, and as we can see, despite Ben's effort, Manish is just kind of too much of a challenge to overcome for vast majority of people on our team. We've seen me play him several times on the channel and have very poor success, but I thought they put together a pretty good match. I know the one big thing Ben was talking about is the lighting setup. So it was under the lights. You notice it had that kind of center light. And they had Ben had some issues with the serve, with the light kind of being in the way. So not necessarily making a full excuse for them, but just wanted to give you kind of perspective from them from the match on kind of what they were feeling towards the end. So those kind of lighted courts pose some kind of difficulty in regards to the lighting setup. So yeah, I thought it was a good, fun matchup. So Manish moves forward, trying to make it to the championships, and we'll progress those throughout the rest of the year on the channel, and you'll see more of those matches. So really hope you enjoy the matchup. Really appreciate you kind of coming in here and checking it out. Please like, comment, subscribe on the video and within the channel. Really appreciate that. And I will see you in the next one. All right, just get out there and play tennis.